Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to PFF 105 Madison Square Garden. We are live. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. To all the competitors, thank you for lobbying up, getting ready. We had a lot of last-minute changes, so the card looks a little bit different from what it looked like maybe at the start of the week, but we don't consider any of those changes bad. All these changes, if anything, I think the card looks a little bit more stacked. But we still have the main event as Kayhan versus Maxy for the PlayStation 5 interim belt. They will be fighting GOAT 1099 for that belt. So that is a title eliminator there. And then CIA Webcam and Fatinator for the Xbox belt. Then we got on the main card Deadpool versus Drake UFC as a feature. Whimpering Ian versus Oath Kex, which is what was a last minute replacement. AKA MG versus Ed Parker. Great striking matchup there. EK Warrior versus Striking, also another great striking match. Number two is Jody BJJ versus JUFC. Jody's making his PFF debut. JUFC coming off of a loss here, trying to make a statement and come back. And then Ziggis versus Demon Slayer to open up the card here for us. Thank you for joining us. I'm with your host, Mujdanovich. Mujdanovich, I'll pass it on to you.
Yeah, well, hi guys, it's Alan again today here, the MSG card on the Madison Square Garden. And yeah, like also Pooley said, I mean, those names are so big. I mean, in any other leagues and every pairing we got here could easily be some main event in other leagues, right? So we are very happy to have the PFF 105 today from the Madison Square Garden presenting only the best players here on Discord.
And we're just going to go straight in since we're running a few minutes late already because of, like I said, last minute changes here. But we are starting off still with Ziggis versus Demon Slayer, which everybody that did lobby up and stayed in their matchups, we do have a tail of the tape now that we are featuring as PFF. We got Ziggis versus Demon Slayer. Ziggis with a record of 0-2, Demon Slayer with a record of 0-1. The last three losses from them were all TKOs and knockouts. They are not currently ranked, and the odds are 1-0 and 1-0 for them. Since this was a kind of a last minute matchup, we didn't get a lot of predictions in. Make sure that if you haven't placed your bets already, that you do place your bets. Um, it doesn't cost anything. Everybody gets 1,000 coins. Whoever has the most coins at the end of the season will be awarded with a money prize and potentially some merch with the PFF brand on it. We're gonna go right into their fight stream. These guys lobbied up and ready.
I mean, it's a great event. I mean, I might know for a fact. So I don't know who is Demon Slayer, right? I have never played him, but I can tell that Ziggers, I've spotted him some couple of times. You know, this guy is a very, very, very cheeky player. You know, he has a good striking. He has a very, very good grappling. You know, and when he gets top control on you, or when he gets side control over you, you know, this guy is very, very strong. But let's see what Demon Slayer can actually do here. I mean, he has Ilya with a lot of more power. So let's see if we will face here maybe a striking match, right, from an orthodox guy and a southpaw guy.
Where are these guys from? Do you know, Mujdanovich?
Well, I know that Demon Slayer, I think, is from England. I'm not sure, but I know that T1 is from Germany, actually.
Really?
Yeah, T1 is from Germany. I mean,
They have very
so
high ping.
yeah, I can say it. I mean, there's a big pink here, obviously.
Yeah, they
So
were
you
about like
you
350.
saw this
Ooh,
takedown. You saw this takedown. This is what I mean. Zig is there is a sub attempt here from Demon Slayer. Oh, and he gets it, and he gets it,
this
and
is
he gets
looking
it
very
actually
rough.
very good. Yeah,
I think maybe the grappling I think is going to be affected by the
100%,
MS. Obviously, it's a
hundred
300. When you're
percent it
talking about
is
350, you're talking about an exaggerated amount of delay. These guys are pretty much having to predict everything that's going on here.
very hard to fight in that way, and especially if it's grappling, right? I mean, you have to see those animations so much earlier before, right? So yeah, I mean it's a very good position now. Oh, okay, he gets top control here.
He denied that.
Ooh.
That's extremely.
Wow,
Extremely
wow. This is the
strange.
reaction time. I mean, I
Yeah.
can tell. Look at this. This is a battering from up there. Look at this. Jigger socks him.
I'm curious if what we
Famous.
saw was maybe a ping spike and they have lower ping than what was shown. Oh, another
Could
big
be.
stun.
Wow.
And instead of going for the sub, it looks like he's just going for the ground and pounder, trying to
No,
finish.
he just going to finish the fight. Like I would go for a sub, but he just goes to batter this in the first round, probably, right?
And maybe a mistake from Ziggs there, because if he would have gone for the sub, obviously he puts himself in a really good spot here.
Would definitely be a good thing because Demon Slayer was able to make one and those low stamp, but still, I mean, it works for him right now. You can. Oh, it's very bad position here. Wait, I think this could be it here. No, not
This is
yet.
this is a pounding. It doesn't really look like he has much answers
Must
in it.
survive the first round. If he survives this first round, it could. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is what I talk about
That was
Jiggers.
yeah, that was
This guy getting top control because I know I've grappled this guy. I've I've sparred this time. I've sparred this guy about maybe 10 times, and I consider myself a very good grappler. But this guy is very hard to control. If he gets top control over you, very hard. So he gets a win over Demon Slayer. Wow, what a performance by Ziggers, who had two losses in the past, and he comes back here with a statement, I would say.
no. He looked good. He looked good.
Yeah,
I don't think that he was offered much. Obviously, the guy got the sub. You know, a Demon Slayer got the sub off of the like kind of quick there. But aside from that, there wasn't really anything that was offered in in exchange there
yeah,
or
I
offered
mean,
to him on the ground. I mean, obviously the mount
yeah,
is a really tough spot to do anything, but
you have to be way more active if you're down. I mean, if you're down and there's a guy who has also Islam Makhachev, who has a very good ground and pound, you have to be more active on the ground. You have to be more active on the ground and to move more. Even though you lose stamina, it might help you because everything is better than getting this ground and pound, right?
yeah, you got to get out of there. You know, and
Yeah.
he tried to get out, and the ping didn't help him there. He was just in a tough spot in general, but these guys are lobbied up with Jody and Jay again, kind of a last minute matchup here, so they don't have a tail of the tape. But like I said, Jody making his debut, so he is 0-0, and then JUFC coming off of a loss to Maxi, who is actually fighting in the main event here. So not a bad loss, but he's still trying to make a statement, still trying to kind of put his name back in the rankings and get himself up to potentially a title shot. These guys are lobbied up and ready. Whenever you guys are
This looks good. I mean, I always like to say an Alex Pereira and versus Adesanya. I mean, this is always. I mean, they're a decent thing. I would say it's not that bad, but this would be a. Uh, this would be a brawling. I can tell you, man. I can tell you, this would be a brawl. I mean, JFC is a striker, and I've never seen actually how good BJJ Jody is. I've never seen him before. I might, but I think he's a good. So I think he's also a very good striker, right?
right, yes. So they're both strikers. Jody, I know personally for his insane reaction time.
Yeah.
Jody,
Okay.
you think that he's predicting the stuff that you're doing, but no, he's all this is all just his reactions. So he's
Oh,
very
they go for it.
fast.
They
He's
go for
very
it
fast.
straight here.
But then Jay also has very good reactions and predictions on the feet. He's obviously a very
Yeah, I mean
experienced
Jay, I
striker.
know he's a very
Ooh,
good
big
counter
stun.
striker. Ooh,
Ooh,
looks bad. Looks
oh,
bad here. Whoa! Oh my God.
oh my. Dude, he barely escapes there, but he has no block. His
Yeah.
block got fried there
Not
in
everything.
that
If he
neon
gets
belly.
up, if he now gets up, this is it. He has to be careful, not letting him up, not getting him mounted on him. Dangerous.
And I
Very
and I
dangerous.
think that Jody maybe got a little overzealous there in after the stun. So he got the stun, and it seemed like he wanted to go for the finish. When you can't really do that with Jay because he was obviously looking for a counter still. he wasn't completely
Oh,
out of it.
nice, nice.
These guys exchanging in the pocket. These exchanges are very interesting to watch. They're very high level. Just a lot of reactions, a lot of predictions. These guys are still always looking for counters, always looking for check hooks, whatever it is. And you can see the
But
mix-ups
still,
to the body.
it's a killer be kill matchup. There's not much hesitation, right? They just go for it straight, I would say.
And you can see obviously Jay taking more of a block breaking approach while Jody's kind of looking for counters and looking for
Right,
interruptions.
right.
So Jay needs to set the pace here, and Jody's trying to interrupt his pace essentially here.
Nice, nice combo here from Jody.
Oh, and very good
Oh,
combo from Jay.
oh,
Drops
very good,
Jody.
very good.
Jody's in a really bad
Wow,
spot here. He doesn't have a lot of block.
wow,
He somehow
wow.
somehow
Close,
survives
close one here,
survives the
close
ground
one
and
here.
pound there, but he is in a very bad spot now with his body health getting torn up, his head health getting torn up. Obviously, he's gonna have the in between round recovery. Jay's letting him up here, which I think is a smart idea, trying to finish the fight on the feet. But
Must survive. He will have to survive the first one.
oh, big drop from Jody with a
Oh,
flying knee.
what a fight
Jody
this
not
is
out of
ending
it.
up, man. This is a banger, guys. I can tell you.
Jody's not out of it yet,
Whoa.
and he could still. Ooh, Jody. They're both going for flashy stuff here.
Well, I would say
Whew.
Well, I would say, guys, there is something in this game called stamina. I don't know if you know it. It's above you. It's a bar, which shows you how much stamina you have, and the less stamina you have, your player is getting weaker and slower. I would I would just throw an eye on that in the next round. I would just say it's a very nice thing for me to say, but just be aware of that, please. You. Wow. Those combinations are firing on both sides, I would
Oh, and
say.
that's a finish. That's a finish. I didn't even
Oh,
clock that that was a finish
body
because it
finish
had such a
here.
strange animation.
Body finish here. Wow.
That was a great fight, but Jay, the thing that Jay did different there from Jody was that when the stuns came about, he didn't just go for the finish, but he went for the body and alternated his combos there, which
Yeah, I mean,
essentially
I would
changed
say
up
what,
the
yeah,
fight.
yeah. And I would say what decided this fight was actually in between those exchanges, right? All the setups and so much. And I think that that Jody thought that Jay might go more for the head, right? And the crucial moment, I think that Jay decided to go to the body, and yeah, this is what has gotten him the win here.
Yeah, and you saw Jody obviously got the initial stun and he got the first stun he looked good. He looked good, but then he overextended and then got hit. And Jay's very good at finishing and adding combos and that maybe you don't see very often. So great combos there. Great win from JUFC, putting himself at a 1-1 record now. Back in the win column. Jody making his debut against a very difficult opponent. Jay is not an easy opponent by any
Still a
means,
good fight. Still a good fight from
but he put
both
on
of them.
a great fight, potential fight of the night,
Yeah,
potential fight of the
definitely,
night there for those
definitely.
guys.
I mean, the first fights we have here are potential fight of the night already. I mean, it's
That
crazy.
well, see, and it puts pressure on the next people because now they know that there's something that what they need to beat, what they need
This
to
is
show
gonna
to.
be a technical thing. The next one is gonna be a technical thing. There's not gonna be so much exchanges. I can tell you that. I'm willing to bet money on it that in the next fight there will not be so much exchanges.
And talking
But if
about
they're
betting
gonna,
money, if you haven't put your bets in, make sure to put your bets in. Which actually, I need to do a better job of locking those because people
like you
might
said,
be doing.
I don't know if you know when Ali was fighting the first fight against Sonny Liston, and then when he was at the press conference at the time, he was saying, uh, "If you want to lose your money, be a fool and bet on Sonny." I remember that quote, right? So please be aware that if you bet and if you get your bets right, there will be a special award, and yeah, probably something I have here at home, some device which you guys can play games with it. I won't tell more.
And I did just lock the fight between EK Warrior and Striken. It looks like the bets are in favor of Striken, 900 coins to 300 coins. So we could
Wow.
potentially see a big upset here, but the bets are locked in. We're gonna go ahead and go on over to their stream. Actually, give me 1 second. Let's see.
Yeah, well, I mean, even the guys
We have a tail of the tape
are
for them,
now.
actually.
Ah, okay,
With the
perfect. That's
Yep,
nice.
the record of Strickland's record is wrong. He's 0-1 currently, but we need to change that back. So he's 0-1 currently, but he lost against Fatinator, one of the best in the world. EK Warrior 1-0 with a very dominant performance, a KO win. The rankings right now are looking at number 2 for EK Warrior, number 4 for Striken. The odds were plus 400 and minus 400 before we got into that. Like I said, the bets are locked currently. We're going to go ahead and go to the stream. These guys are lobbied up and ready. They've been waiting for us. 130 ping. Looks like we're seeing an NA and EU fight here. So you guys are good to go. Alexander Volkanovski, Conor McGregor. This is looking to be a good fight. I like this matchup.
Nice picks here, I would say. Interesting picks here, I would say. Very interesting picks. Very interesting. Still, they have a ping above 100, which makes it a little bit harder to fight.
Yeah, it's that NA versus EU ping that we're seeing here. I think EK Warrior is based out of North America. EK Warrior is known for a very heavy style with the jab. He likes starting block break combos. Striking is just very sharp in general with his counters, with big kicks, big punches. He's he's a counter striker more than anything, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, seems like a very technical fight in here, I would say, at the beginning now. I mean, what I can tell now, it's a very technical fight from both guys.
Now they're taking their time a little bit more. Striking looks like his controller died.
Oh no.
EK giving a little bit of respect there. He obviously recognized that Striking was not striking back. So
Can
they're
happen though. Can happen though.
yeah, but they are back now. Um, Obviously we see EK Warrior kind of putting on pressure, and the reason the Alexander Volkanovski pick fits his style so well is that force of nature. And Striker's controller is consistently dying now. We need to get that fixed here soon. You could obviously see the message of his controller dying there. So he's lost a little bit of head health to that.
I don't know if it's possible that I don't know if it's the battery or something else. I don't know, but boy, you have to get power in this device.
Yeah, can't have
And
your
the
controller
controller,
dying
I
on you
mean,
mid
no,
combo,
I mean
unfortunately.
so I mean, just to be clear, I meant the controller, guys.
And EK Warrior putting a lot of pressure here. He does have the Force of Nature perk now activated because of his head health advantage, and a little bit of that maybe having to do with the controller dying. But aside
Yeah, I
from that,
mean,
it's been very even aside from those
yeah,
exchanges.
right. But I mean, he is Folk, and we all know how much stamina a Folk has, right? So I mean, he has to be even more aggressive because he knows even if I'm
Oh,
more
and a
aggressive,
big stun.
oh,
But EK
looks
Warrior doing a
bad
good
here.
job there to mitigate damage.
Striking though will have to watch out for his stamina here. He can't
Oh,
be too
beautiful
aggressive.
combo there. Oh, but Striking does a good
Wow,
job
nice,
posting.
nice,
You don't see that very often.
nice kick here.
Oh, but EK Warrior kind of has a timing on him.
Wow,
It seems like he's catching him still. Striking obviously not completely out of it. Oh God, that check hook almost just ended the fight there.
very close. Nice. Nice body shots here.
3 slip hooks back to back.
Well, I would like to see the stats of this fight if possible. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. I had the round for EK Warrior, I guess, but it was because of damage maybe, but
Well, the
maybe
damage
yeah.
log, I'd say that striking got this round probably. What OT Deck said because you said about the 3 slips back to back. He really got the 3 slips back to back.
Always catches someone off guard.
Yeah.
They see it twice, like he wouldn't do it a third time.
Well, OT Dex is saying it, so I don't know.
Starting
He
out the
seems
second
very
round,
sure about it.
and hopefully we see a more locked in strike in here that with a live controller. Hopefully,
Yeah,
I think that's the main. That was maybe the main issue during that first round, because obviously he did come back and put on
nice.
put on good
Very
work.
nice.
But EK Warrior doing a good job pressuring with the straights. He's very sharp with them. I think striking
Yeah,
has to try to predict one of them.
and I'm actually, you know, what I'm asking myself is why EK Warrior isn't using his wrestling at all. I mean, okay, he's striking, but no wrestling at all against Connor.
I think
I
he's not
don't
a.
know.
I don't think he's a grappler. I don't think I've ever seen him grapple.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen
Really?
him grapple. Oh, and a beautiful backstep there after a
Nice.
weird exchange.
Nice. Ricky striking steps back and he gets the composure out of it.
Oh, and he was a little late there on his check hook.
Yeah, definitely a bit too much.
I thought I was gonna see an overhand there from EK Warrior. EK Warrior putting a good amount of pressure here.
Oh,
Someone's gonna go down. Someone's gonna go down, and it looks like it might be striking.
someone will get battered here.
Striking with not a lot of head health. He manages to
Whoa.
get up somehow with no head health. Striking still trying to fight off of the cage here. Some body knees. And EK Warrior should go right back on that pressure, trying to finish this fight. He obviously has the head health advantage, and Force of Nature kicked in now. And with his stamina advantage, this is pretty much wraps. If he lets this go another round, who knows? He might, with the recovery, Connor could potentially get something off.
Definitely.
Another pull straight gets a big stun. I don't know if we're making it to the second round. The backsteps are killing striking right
Way
now.
much time, way much time here, way much time here.
And striking kind of now throwing just to kind of get something off, to see if he can get something off, because it doesn't.
And the head health is
Oh, and a
too low.
big rear hook drops and finishes striking.
Oh! Wow! Wow!
I want
What
to say it,
the
that.
hell was that? Can someone explain this to me?
Oh, his
Look at
his hook
this.
landed, but
The pulled
right
back.
before the
Yeah.
his hook landed right before the.
Millisecond before the uppercut. Millisecond before the uppercut.
And whimpering is his Warrior looking sharp. He did look very sharp. All of his counters landed. All of his combos were very exact.
Wow. Wow. EK. Wow. I mean, great fight of both of them, right? But hey, playing that way against striking, an ESFL guy and also primetime champion, in that way and being that loose in that kind of fight, wow, like the guys are saying here in the chat, the veteran knowledge here from EK Warrior. I mean, this guy is playing uh, quite a bit of time, I would say, but still, that performing against striking in that way, second round, that KO, respect to you, sir, I would say.
And honestly, another great fight. Another great fight. I still, me personally, I still have the Jody BJJ versus JUFC for fight of the night. But I think that was a good runner up, and we might have to host some votes after this to see to see what the people think.
we will have to ask them because I really can't decide it now. I mean, all the fights we had now in are actually very special in their own way, I would say, you know. So we will definitely have to ask the guys in the Discord chat, or even here in the chat of Twitch of the stream,
Yeah,
at the end of the stream, who they think deserved the 25 euros fight of the night bonus.
and this is a big upset too on the bets because it was 300 coins to EK Warrior and 900 to Strike, and so the 2 3 people
Like I said,
that bet on EK Warrior
yeah,
actually got a good payout there for
guys,
that.
cash those tickets and use it for the next card 1 week from now.
And we should have Whimpering Ian and Oathkex already lobbied up and ready. Um, it looks like we are, yeah, we're going to them before Ed Parker and AKMG since they were a little bit late on the link. So we'll go first with Whimpering Ian
Still a great fight,
and
by the way.
Oathkex.
I mean, very great fight, by the way. Both great strikers.
And I don't like pointing this out, but the the name of his stream is horrifying striking methodology. I don't know why
I
it's
won't
named that.
disagree. I won't disagree, yo.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what he's up to? All right, well let's go then to Whimpering Ian's stream here. And it looks like we're gonna have this black bar on the side until YouTube decides that it wants to load the comment section. So give us 1 or 2 seconds here, gentlemen, so we can try to get rid of this here on the screen. I will let you guys know when we are ready. Bets are locked if you guys did put in a bet for Whimpering Ian or Oath.
Yeah, I mean, this fight could easily go either way. You know, I mean, they're both great strikers. They're both. Well, I would say this fight might come down to who is more passionate and who will make the better reads in between the exchanges. This is my opinion. I'm just saying now for this fight, I'm not sure 100%, but I just assume that the fight will be decided that way. And a lot of guys here always think that the fights are decided in the exchanges, but what's way more important, in my opinion, is the way how you act in between those things. Because you know it's the reading, and it's also on the other hand, it's not just the reading only, it's the instinct too. You know, and the instinct is something you really can't learn, right? You either have it or you don't.
And you guys are ready to go. We did get at least the stream a little bit fixed up here on your guys' end, so you guys can go ahead and get started. We still have a little black bar, but it's not as big as it used to be. So we're working with the YouTube stream. I don't know what's going on here with the
It's a bit smaller, right?
correct.
Yeah, it's
It
okay.
leaves a
It's
little
okay.
space for our PFF logo, which is on the bottom
Yeah,
right. But
guys, you can see it
up
at least.
and there we go. So this will lock in. We'll do it in between rounds. I'll get that fixed. But and it's very strange seeing these two very passionate fighters going with striking picks. I mean, obviously people know them in the competitive community for grappling. Um, both of
Really,
these guys actually are very good
they
grapplers
have
and
two strikers, and
mostly grapplers, and they're
they've chosen two
yeah.
strikers with almost no grappling at all. Nice. I like those kind of grapplers, man. I
This is
like them.
this will be like a Paul Craig and Bo Nickel. You know, that's what
Okay,
the
I got it. I understand it.
maybe a little bit better on the strike. Hopefully, a little bit better on the striking end. Oh, but Ian already goes down.
Yeah, they can't get into the cage, but still. So, so Ian has to go away there because standing here at the end of the cage is where all those bad things happen.
and he needs to try to see if he can get Oathkex on the cage. You know, Oathkex
Yeah,
obviously he's looking very very good in the pocket right now. Oathke's very comfortable. Ian maybe not as comfortable. That's why you see him going all the way back to the fence. And again, these two
yeah.
guys are grapplers. You know, they're Ian specifically is a very very strong grappler. He's been striking more recently, but his game essentially does come to the ground, and
Well, I would say
maybe we'll see a little bit.
for the sub attempts, I would say it's better you have Alex than Izzy. You know, if I'm talking about the grappling, because who knows, they might also go to the grappling. We've seen guys who have the most grappling guys going for striking, and the guys who have the most striking guys just going straight wrestle. So everything is possible here.
But they're kind of now both at an even
Yeah,
pace here. They're no one's really taking the advantage. Oathkex obviously has it's a little bit more damage off because of that stun earlier in the round, but aside from that, they've been pretty even. Oath is still winning the round, obviously, but I think Ian
yeah,
maybe
it's also
has just decided to not take more damage this round.
yeah, and it seems to be for me it's even stamina here too. You know, so there's not much difference in between those things. So yeah, they will be very fresh next round.
Ooh, Oath almost catches him there in the middle of that kick.
Very close.
And Oath pushing Ian back here, catches a kick, gets a left hook off, block breaks him a little.
Yeah, you you said the same thing I wanted to say. I think on the more block breaking side, I think more Oates. You know, he's the guy who's more block breaking right here, and I think yeah, I mean, and Ian is the guy more reacting, which you can also see in the stats. So in the next round, so Ian will have to change his game plan uh, to make something happen. It's a 3 round fight, so he has to win this round if they go to decision.
You know, starting off strong again. That combo was good. He got a little bit of
Yeah,
block damage, kind of chipped there, and got a little bit of head health. Ian going for a clinch takedown with Alex, which maybe isn't the smartest thing to do. At the end of the day, if he was fighting like just specifically a striker, I'd understand. But obviously Oath is also a very strong grappler, and I'd say on semi high ping, Oath probably has the advantage on the
yeah,
ground.
definitely,
Ooh.
definitely. Nice, nice
Oh,
rough
Joe
work.
gets a
Nice
beautiful
there,
combo and a
buddy.
drop now. He
Wow.
jumps guard there. Ian just kind of takes the damage. I don't know what the idea was there, to be completely honest.
He lets him up though.
Joe hitting some beautiful lateral strikes there.
Wow.
Joe's flowing right now. Joe is flowing.
Very body heavy striking, I would say, from Oates.
Yeah, he made sure to mix up there on the combos. He's very, very strong in the pocket. You don't want to be in the pocket too long with Joe. And I call him Joe because his name used to be Joe Goldberg, for those who don't, who aren't familiar. His name used to be
All
Joe
right, now we
Goldberg.
know.
That's apology.
Nice name. I mean, it's a nice name, by the way.
Ooh, slip
I
hook.
won't lie.
Oh, not if you know where it comes from.
Wow.
But I'll let you do your own research on your own time.
Now we understand. You made it clear now.
But
I was wondering though why St. John all the time.
Joe,
I didn't
yeah.
know why.
It's Ian and Joe. Very, very two very common names. But now Ian kind of trying to fight back here, maybe trying to get a block break combo off.
Way more than in the first round, I might say.
I think he has some urgency here. He sees the fight is obviously not going his way. With a big drop and a big stun, he's obviously now down 2 rounds, and I'd be very surprised if he did get it back this round.
He will need something very big in
And
this
another
round to
big
get it
stun from
back.
Oath. Oath with a big overhand there, trying to sit him down. I would like to see more, maybe a little bit more body mix-ups from Oath, trying to get that. Oh, beautiful
Like
slip
in the
straight.
first round. Yes, like in the first round.
Great slip straight, and hopefully he took that from me. Oh, can tell that Ian is so the doctor steps in with 20 seconds left, but fight will continue. But you can tell that Ian's looking for a big uppercut. I think that's his main goal: a big uppercut or a big flying knee. So Jonas just needs to be on top of the
Something very
slips,
something very big,
and yeah,
happening.
that's what he should be looking for. I don't know if there's anything else that would really change the outcome of this fight aside from maybe a 1-2 head kick out of
Well,
nowhere. But
yeah, or for example, he just tries to survive this one and goes full blast the next round. Drops him here too with a nice body kick.
yeah, and even at this point with the full blast, what really is full blast when you have 50% stamina, so
Yeah, right.
it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but he has Alex Pereira with 99 power, so he could still pull it off.
Yeah, I mean, it's now or never for him.
Two piece to the body there from Joe, off of a counter,
But
gets a beautiful left hook.
I also will say, I mean, he feels the pressure. You see here, and it's the pressure that in most ways just breaks the fighters. Doesn't care which matchup.
Yeah, and the thing is with his body low and his head health low, he has to be careful of
Yeah.
both. And since they're both low, he's just and that could have potentially been game over there for Joe if that would have landed.
Wow.
That's a
And the Otidex he's very calm, and this calmness in a lot of cases gives you the advantage to finish the fights.
As you can see, he's not rushing it. He's not trying to block
No,
break
at
him.
all. Not at all. He's
He's
totally
breaking
calm.
he's breaking
He's
him
totally
down.
clear. He's working very systematically, on the combos. He's not throwing too much though.
But you could tell since the start that Joe felt more comfortable in the pocket and he was pushing back
Yeah,
Ian immediately. Even though Ian was trying to stay in the pocket with him, he wasn't possible. He just wasn't as comfortable as Joe is.
but I will say this is elite level composure here from Joe.
And if you would, I'm telling you, Donovan, if you would have seen this guy fighting maybe like 3 months ago, you would think this is a fake Oathkex here.
Yeah.
I mean, Oathkex is one of those people that goes out and just
He's a
clinches.
new prime, right?
Yeah, he would clinch you. He would take down Bailey. He would hit you with every possible
No
type of
clinching now, I
grapple.
would say.
And to see him putting on this type of striking performance is,
Yeah.
is just it's extremely impressive to think that he could do both and do them well. And I think Ian right now might be regretting not going for a grappling pick.
Well,
Oh,
at least now.
Stamen has kind of evened up a little bit here, maybe giving Ian the chance to
Yeah,
get a
yeah.
get a big shot.
But I mean, maybe a lead flying knee, those pockets could could do something here from Wimper Ian. But those pullbacks also are not very efficient for him because he loses a lot of stamina by doing that.
Oh, and he gets a big flying knee, but he
Yeah,
doesn't have
yeah.
any stamina to
Like I
finish the
said,
stun.
and no power behind
Oh, and
it.
that was a beautiful combo there, faking the slip to go into the body kick. And it looks like it's over for
Yeah,
Whimpering
yeah.
Ian.
Wow.
Oathkex takes the
Wow.
win. Coming in
Nice
on
fight.
short
Again,
notice. Obviously,
guys,
we
can you
get.
please stop with this potential fight of the nights? I would appreciate it. Thank you.
they're gonna make it difficult. I think we're gonna have to put up a poll. I think somebody's
Yeah,
gonna be mad if we don't put up a poll. But a great fight from both of them. I obviously Ian took taking the fight on short notice. Oathkex coming in as a last minute replacement. I think that both of these fighters deserve a lot of respect for taking this fight and going through with it. But obviously Oathkex getting the getting the win. And Oathkex put a good statement out. This is a performance of the night, which I could I could see that. I could see that as a potential.
yeah,
I
definitely.
could
I
see it.
mean, I mean, the whole momentum of the fight, it was on his side, right? There was no shifting of it in any round, right? The whole fight was based on him, and since the start, he was just battering him, and there was not much uh, that you can say Ian was able to set against that, right? To maybe change it. But I would like, actually, if you ask me that directly, I would like to see this match again with Whimpering Ian picking probably a GSP. I'm just saying.
I
I'm just saying.
see. I don't know if there was kind of a gentleman's agreement or not to not grapple
Probably, but
or
yeah.
something along those lines. I'm not sure if they would even be open to grappling, because they're just both heavy grapplers. That maybe this is just where they meet up,
Well,
But
now to make it official, like Dana White said to Henry Cejudo, an OT Dex, I will give you the plus 15 anyway, okay? But calm down, please.
so it looks like Oath Kicks is gonna get a little fight bonus there for his performance
Yeah,
of the night. But we
come on.
Minroff now in the chat saying, I'm here to see Wayne, and I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. We do have Ed Parker versus AKA MG already
Who's
lined up.
Wayne? Who's
Wayne,
Wayne? You mean
uh,
John Wayne or what?
I
No.
think they're referencing Bruce Wayne. I think they call MG
Ah,
Bruce Wayne.
okay. Interesting. Interesting.
So we are seeing them both lobbied up. These are some interesting picks. Obviously, Ed Parker is very famous among the community. MG, one of the best
Why
strikers.
everyone goes? Why everyone? Everyone. I play ranked sometimes. Why does everyone go in ranked in welterweight for Islam Makhachev?
I'm not sure.
Explain
I'm not a big
someone.
fan of the pick. I'll be completely honest. I'm not a big
I'm
fan of the
also
pick.
not. I'm also not. But I just don't understand those guys. Why they just? I mean, as soon it's the same thing at middleweight. Since Hamzat is the champion, everyone goes for Hamzat
Right.
and strike with Hamzat. I might say, right?
I mean, they'll use comms on and not even shoot a takedown.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of concerned for the pick here from Ed just because of this the same reason. I don't know that Ed is a grappler. Obviously, we've seen him grapple a few times,
Yeah,
and
but I know Ed Parker is a ferocious striker who's taking your stamina round by round, you know. And I think, I mean, Mr. Smahachev's striking is not bad at all. Don't you get me wrong, guys, but I just say there are a lot of better picks for his style
of course,
specifically, right?
that was my thought process too. But who knows? Maybe he's been trying this out, and this is just his pick at this weight. We can't discard him too quickly, but already working the leg kicks there, which I like from Ed, and
Yeah.
the reason I like it is because it actually triggers the force of nature effect just from the leg kick health. So that is a very fast way to obtain your force of nature without having to
But
risk
still,
too much.
nice combo here from MG here, though I would say, because here's Usman, and I would say that in general the striking of Usman is way better than the striking of Islam, and also the power of Usman is better than Islam Makhachev's.
Yeah, I just think the Prime Usman is just a better
Those
version
leg
of this
kicks,
Islam.
those leg kicks, they don't matter now, but I think in the second round or in the third round, those leg kicks will take a lot of steam off the punches of MG, right? So yeah, nice.
Ooh, and a
Nice.
and I think this is gonna throw off MG because obviously Ed, you never really see him like grapple, and the fact, oh, it looks like Ed kind of had a glitch there, or his controller died. I'm not
Yeah,
sure what happened.
something happened here, yeah. Because there was no block at all, right?
No, he didn't block at all. Um, but he did go for a clinch there and got some nice clinch uppercuts, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Just something you don't really see from Ed, and obviously we in my camp have worked with Ed on grappling and kind of mixing up the martial arts right with him. But to see him actively use it in a comp fight now is speaks volumes on the progress that he's made on that department for at least for this game. But MG going for strong block breaking here. He does a lot of
Nice,
block. He
nice.
gets a big drop.
Wow. It might got him the round at the barely end here.
Yep,
I would say
that is
so.
definitely a MG
I
round
mean,
now.
there's nothing what Ed Parker have done in this round to maybe to to erase this knockdown. I mean, this knockdown is something. And now Drake is saying here, I'm in the chat, we have him here.
That,
that Ed's controller died like 3 times. I mean, Drake, you saw it or you heard it or what? Because I
I think they're
saw
in
it
party right
because
now. So and that
okay,
now that they mention
okay.
it, it had been an issue
Well, I
as of
saw it
recently with his
once.
controller.
Well, I saw it
I saw
once.
it. I
I'm
did see it
sure I
twice.
saw it once.
I saw it
Really?
twice. I
Okay.
didn't see it the third time. But I'm not sure when it was. But it needs to get a better cable or something going because this is obviously MG now putting on a lot of pressure, trying to kind of get this fight wrapped up or at least establish a big enough advantage here in the second round that it's hard for Ed to come back for the third. And Ed understands distance very well. You can tell that sometimes. Oh, but he gets caught with a big head kick, a takedown from
Yeah.
MG.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
That's
Nice.
a beautiful
Nice
mix up by
takedown.
MG.
And the
Beautiful mix up.
perfect timing for the takedown. When he rocked him, just go for the takedown. And I mean, if he gets this round, might play killer big kill in the third round for Ed.
And I don't think Ed's used to that. Ed isn't used to coming back. He's obviously a methodical kind of
Yeah.
break you down guy, and you can see it sometimes here with these counters that he's not even looking specifically to counter you and damage you big,
And
but just looking to kind of
yeah.
hurt your stamina. And I think at this point he needs to go for something big.
And it's stamina also of MJ, which is very good here, because he has quite good stamina. He has Ed Parker cut. Now this fight, the momentum of this fight is clearly shifting towards him, but still you can never off-right Ed Parker because he should be more for these leg kicks. He was using them in the first round. Now the second round is quite more not using them. I don't
Oh, and a big
understand
uppercut.
why he was. Wow. Drops him. Lights him up again. Interesting.
And MG doing the signature stance switches, and that's actually a trademark from Ed. So he's kind of
Really?
a little bit of a taunt there
Really?
from MG. That was a beautiful takedown by MG, obviously recognizing that Ed was really focused on the
Well,
head health.
also there is OT Dex saying that Ed would have shined in the 5 rounder. Actually,
And I could see that, but I don't see it with this pick. I just don't see it with this
yes,
pick. I
not
don't.
with Islam Makhachev, not with Islam Makhachev, never.
I just don't see a path here that would have maybe
Um,
changed
yeah, I
if it would
mean,
have been
he
five
still
rounds.
has a lot of stamina. I mean, he still has a lot of stamina. I mean, I will have a lot of stamina at the start of the third round, and he will have to pull the shit
And
out of the fight.
Ozkex throws the Islam is low key at welterweight, and I agree with you. I agree.
I also agree with
I
you.
don't like it.
I also
I
do.
think he just has shorter range. He has low head health. The force of nature's
Too
fine, but
slow.
if you
Too
have a
slow striking, in my opinion. He has too slow striking, not the best power. Weak legs.
yeah, I just think there's a lot better picks in this weight to go with, and Leon
Yeah.
Edwards would have been a much better pick. I
For
just
Ed? For sure.
yep.
For sure.
I think like I said, Islam is just a weaker version of Usman with less
Yeah.
reach. You know.
Nice. And those calf kicks, which were used by Ed, are now used by Wayne, I would say. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting, but you could see the whole momentum switch from the first round till up now.
And again, I think that Ed is kind of in a spot here where he doesn't know, I guess, where to go here from here. And it was like that since the second round, where another beautiful takedown entry, just very well timed.
Yeah. I mean, we have to say this is a 5-star performance here
Ed goes for a
from
Kimura.
MG.
That's not a very strong entry, but I do think that Islam
Yeah,
has a
but he has
five-star
more
Kimura.
stamina. He has more stamina. He has more stamina. He could probably pull it off. Caves it.
Looks like he wasn't able to pull it off there, but he does need something big
Yeah.
here. A sub, I don't know if would have done it with Usman's sub
Well, he
defense.
is.
He ducks into an uppercut there, shreds his block a little bit more. Looks like MG might be getting a finish here soon. Big drop.
Wow.
Goes for
Wow.
another takedown. Doesn't even go for the knees there.
He fights very methodical, I would say. You know, he's not rushing it at all. He knows he's leading those rounds. He knows he's up front, which really let him know not to rush. You know, wow,
No, and MG's a very, very good.
nice combo here.
MG's a very, very good striker. Very methodical, like you said. He gets the finish there on stat guard. A very, very good performance
Wow.
from MG.
What?
Doesn't drop around. He looked very, very sharp out there
Wow.
against the legendary
Well,
Ed
I
Parker.
think, guys, you will really have to stay after the stream here and help us with the pick of the fight of the night, because really I can't tell you who I should pick. It's unbelievable. This performance against and ferocious Ed Parker made this way win the first, win the second, and now in the third, that finish. Wow.
And I will say, because it's in the comments, and I'm gonna let it. That's Ozkek said I will lay on MG for this, which yeah I know you're not super familiar with Joe and MG here, but they've actually faced 2 times in the octagon, and or 3 times I lied, and Oathkex took 2 of those, and MG took 1. So Oathkex is actually has a positive record against MG in a competitive scene, and I think that
And UFC, yeah, and Jay UFC is saying like I fight nerd.
that might be a fight to make, but Nerd unfortunately. I did see him in the comment, but it looks like he went back to sleep, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him in on another fight. We'll see.
Okay.
But we'll
I'll
go
put
to
him to sleep.
a
Okay,
short
why
little
not?
break here, and then we'll get back to the fights here. It looks like my fight will be up next, so I probably won't be in the booth, but I will go ahead and go to break right now, and then we'll get that fight loaded up for you guys.
All right. Good luck to you.
Place. You are my mad strike, set me ablaze. I wish we could stay, but I got other demons I need to face. You left me with a heavy heart. I'm colder than the day you met me in the dark. I feel the air around me as it starts to move. I realize I never had that much to lose. Show me you can be more than just my enemy. One day you and me, we can live our fantasies. I want to believe we can rule the galaxy. Move on from insanity. We can live our fantasies. We can live our fantasies. You are my warm place. You are my mad strike, set me ablaze. I wish we could stay, but I got other demons I need to face. You left me with a heavy heart. I'm colder than the day you met me in the dark. I feel the air around me as it starts to move. I realize I never had that much to lose. Show me you can be more than just my enemy. One day you and me, we can live our fantasies. I want to believe we can rule the galaxy. Move on from insanity. We can live our fantasies.
Yeah, well, guys, since that Bully's fighting now, I'll be alone with you for this one. Actually, a very good fight at Bully and Drake. I've seen some streams of Drake. He's a very strong striker. You can see the tail of the tape here from Puli. He lost one fight uh, by TK, and also Drake got 3 wins and 2 losses. There was everything here, and you can see that the odds are still more in the favor of Pooley, right? But yeah, I mean, it could be anything in this fight, and they have very interesting picks. Saboring Pooley going with Connor, and actually Drake going with Ilya, and having, of course, the power advantage here in this fight. Though I think still it will be more a technical fight, in my opinion, will not be a fight where they guys just will rush and just go after it. But yeah, let's see. They have a quite decent ping. They have a nice record at each other. So 63 wins here for Drake and over 90 wins for Pooley. Let's see what happens in this fight. I'm actually very hyped up for this one. Both guys could easily be champions of this league by the way they play and the way they carry themselves. And if I'm Puli, I would just use the reach advantage I have here, but still be cautious about yeah, the big power on Ilya. More leg kicks here from Drake. He's using them, and you can see at the start of this fight there are a lot of leg kicks and calf kicks here from Drake, and a lot of backstabs, by the way, here. A lot of backstabs. So you could say with every punch and when Puli is trying to create some offense here, he's backstabbing. Nice hook here from Drake. Nice left hook here from Drake. Again, a leg kick here. Nice. Now the more active fighter in this endeavor, I would say, is more Pooley of the South, but also Drake does a very good job with those backstabs and those leg kicks, which will not make that much damage of now, but later rounds, you know, it will take a lot of steam off the shots of Pooley, and it might get him here an advantage. And it's also interesting that Pooley is switching stances also in an orthodox stance with Connor, which I don't think it is that good, because clearly you want to use this left hand of Connor. Also, Drake is very calm in this fight. He's standing at the center of the octagon, always making his backstabs, and he's very playing it safer, if I might add. Nice. From Puli also another way. And we seem to get more speed in this, and more risk now coming off. Now, what I can say on that Puli side, what I would do is you can clearly read one punch or one combo Drake does. It's a calf kick, straight, calf kick, straight, backstep, backstep, left, or sidestep, backstep, calf kick. Which, in my opinion, it's okay, interesting. Now this round goes for that Puli. He had more strikes, and only 7 significant strikes here from Drake. Yeah. Way less strikes here from Drake in this round, but let's see what the second round will do here. So OT deck saying Deadpool is slipping a lot. I would like to see some well-timed calf kicks from Drake. Well, he's actually using them, I might say. Oh, he drops him here. Oh, what a drop here from Drake. Deadpool now is a very bad position here because he would need an adjustment again. Those calf kicks are doing their job. I mean, they're doing it slow, it's sure, but they do. Nice combo here again from Drake. Again, those calf kicks are starting to take some of the power off of the punches of Pooley's side. Again, you know, like I said at first, the signature strike here is the calf kick straight. Nice straight here, counter by Pooley here. But it's the drop at the start of this round which is giving Drake the edge place for this one. The left leg is a bit better condition from Pooley than his right one. He will be forced though to keep his stats in order to not get more power off his strikes. Nice clinch here by Drake. A very technical fight. If you see the other fights we had today, it's a very technical. It's a fight with Drake, and every time when you see Pooley going for some offense, is rocked him here. And like I said, every time, right there, every time when there's Pooley starting to go for offense, you can see that Drake is sort of trying to cut it off with those kicks, and I would say it works though. Nice straight here by Pooley. Nice. I still think that Deadpool will need something big in this round in order to win it, because as of now I think it's 1-1 in rounds, and if there will not happen something way big, it will stay that way. And those calf kicks are annoying, I can tell you. They are annoying, and Deadpool is not checking any one of them, but they're annoying. And I will say one, this is a style. I mean, it's a style you can win your match. It's a style you can win a round, no doubt about it. Personally, I don't like this fight for the guys watching. You know, I was expecting more action in this fight. You know, more exchanges, more things. But okay, I mean, there's Pooley who barely can't do much of it. And there is Drake who really cuts everything off. So Drake is more focused on trying to cut Deadpool off instead of make his own offense. And I just don't know why he fights like that. Oh, nice back slip here. Back pull here, very nice here from Drake. Could have stunned him here if he didn't. And just give him a full save 1-1. Yeah, indeed, I will also say 1-1 for sure. This round will decide it. And if you ask me, Deadpool has to be way more offensive in this round. He has to be more risky in this round. He has to throw more strikes, and he has to try, in best case, to land a knockdown. And nice defense here from the check hook here from Pooley. And he has to try to get him down, and by that to win this fight. On the other hand, also Drake knows that he has the kind of edge here also, because he's going for those leg kicks, and like, licked him here very good, stunned him here, and takedown. This is something which is not in favor of Deadpool, being stunned here. And with those low amount of strikes, a stun is almost rated like a knockdown. I mean, it's not the same, right? But when you don't have that much action, if a guy is stunned, I see it as a knockdown. No, but they were both still standing in the middle of the octagon, though. And that bully can't find a way for those leg kicks, and he knows that they do take off his power. Can't forget he's fighting. Oh, a takedown, rocked him, and a takedown here. Very intelligent moves here, by the way, I will say. Very intelligent move here, by the way. From Drake to rock him, go for the takedown, probably also get this round with. So that bully will have to stand up in order to do something here, or even try to go for a sub, which is easier said. Oh, stacked guard. Goes for side control. I was wondering why he goes for the side, why he didn't punch him here. Yeah. This is it, guys. The fight is over.
And I'm
Well, I
back,
would say this.
ladies and gentlemen, from the
Wow.
fight.
You couldn't do anything against those leg kicks, I would say, Purdy. I don't know what you did, but those leg kicks were just fuming up.
Yeah, it's a difficult fight. He played very patient. He was very passionate in that fight. I'll say that. But I mean it. At the end of the day, it just can't really do much about it if the back steps and
Well,
lot of back steps, a lot of leg kicks, and it makes the fight very
yeah.
difficult to play in a very patient manner. And who knows, maybe if I would have employed grappling with some other pick, that would have been gone differently. But Drake takes the win. Okay, and he's moving forward, potentially seeing maybe for a title contender shot on the.
Yeah, definitely, but with that win, and he's here since the start of the league. He has got some nice wins over some top guys. He also beat Kayhan, in the Kumite event. So it might really be working out for him, though, So yeah, I mean, we will have two more fights left on this card today with CIA Webcam and Fedinator. I know that the most bets are on Fed. I think you also know Pulley, but also TIA Webcam is he's the champion, and fight him off. I know that Farantas is a favorite, but still, this could be the same fight like we said, EK Warrior against Striken. And I told him play like Ed Waiter. It was extremely boring, and that's coming from me.
From
Coming
boring
from the
Pulley
boring
himself.
bully, coming from boring bullies was yeah. Well, I would say one as the
No, it
only
was a
bully I on the right
very safe
side.
performance. Very safe
The
performance.
same
Very
performance
passionate
which gets you the
performance, and
fight, which
sometimes
gets
that's
you
how
the
it is.
fight. Yeah, it's a performance which gets you the fight,
Of
no doubt
course,
about it. Do I like it? No. Simple as that. Do I like it as an owner? Do I like it as a guy who is paying those guys and who wants the best matches to see and for my spectators to see the best matches? No. Did he want? Yes. End of story.
I'm trying to get this going here. For some reason, there's very his stream is very strange. Don't know what's going on with this, but we should
Gamer
be
Fola is asking, Gamer Fola is asking, how can I get in on the card? I'm the lower levels. Doesn't matter which level you are. If you want to fight, you just can go for it. There is nothing you should you should think you can't fight here because you are in a lower ranked or something. Don't think about that. This is never a problem if you're there. I will post the Discord link here in the comment section to you guys. So whoever is watching can come here and can fight. There is no problem if you guys want to compete in here. And I actually don't care which level you are. If you want to fight, let's go for it. Uh, there is the Discord link in the comment section from me. You just paste it and just just go for it.
Yeah, and another big thing that we are implementing is the fight nights, which are separate from the actual cards themselves, but it gives a chance to the fighters that maybe like like Gamerful has said that maybe aren't at that high competitive level as of yet,
Yeah,
and it gives them a chance to kind of climb up and at least participate in the league, which we want to give a chance to participate as many people as possible. But obviously, our main cards we want them to be as stacked as possible as well. But with that moving forward, we will show the fight night card as well at the end of this.
of course, it will be streamed like all other cars. It will be streamed. It will be commentated as this in the same way like a main event. There's no difference about it. And like I say, if you do very well on the fight night, you might very likely be on the card for the main card, So we implemented those card to just give the players who are lower ranked, and I talk about Division 18, Division
And
19, Division
actually,
17,
I
whatever.
I apologize for give us 2 seconds here, Fad and webcam, because we are actually gonna show you guys is okay. I lied. We're not gonna show it. We're gonna show the we're gonna show it after because these guys are already gone. So we'll tune into
Let's
their
go for
stream.
it.
Let's tune into their stream. See what they've got going on. Just to kind of summarize what was on there. Fadinator with a record of 1-0, a big win over Striking, and then we have CIA Webcam, the current Xbox champion.
Well, this one will be interesting. I mean, I don't know, but go 1099. Are you watching?
I hope he is because this is Fadinator. Obviously, is a very big known name and known as
Yeah.
many as one of the best players, if not the best player in the community. But then again, 1099 also holds that title. So
Well, if you guys don't know, PFF is the official sponsor of Guild 1099. And we definitely want to show what capable we are of. Yeah, a webcam actually goes for it now, I would say, at the start of the fight. He's very aggressive. Normally CIA fights more technical, but as of now, he goes for it.
and if you notice, it's because Fad is putting that pace. He's pressuring him. He's making him go.
Right.
You can't just stay
Right.
there on the fence and have Ilya Topuria hitting you with 5-piece combos. Oh, but webcam with a beautiful counter there. And I think the head health is almost even, maybe a little bit towards Fadinator after that exchange.
Yeah, nice combo here also from Fad, I would say.
Oh, but then a beautiful combo from webcam, and this is a lot closer than what the predictions were saying, which the predictions were very heavily in favor of Fadinator.
Yeah. Well, Fad was going as the impeccable favorites in this fight. But as of now, I can tell it's a very equal fight on both sides, I would say.
And there wasn't a fight between these two. There wasn't a record. So I wonder if
Really?
they just never fought. Yeah.
Wow.
So maybe we're hosting the first ever fight between these two.
The premiere of those guys is in the Front Fighting Federation. Wow, I like it. Because how it's...
You see Fad implementing that heavy jab style, and with the snap jab that Topuria has, it's difficult to... A beautiful counter there from webcam.
Ooh. Oh.
It's kind of a block counter there with a straight. I don't know. That was very strange to look at. These guys are in the pocket, and the way their head healths are looking, it looks like one of them might fall here soon.
I think he's finally finished before the second one.
Oh, beautiful. I like that lunge step from webcam. That shows a very good awareness of the block breaking.
And just,
He understands the game plan from Fadinator. Gets a big stun. Goes to the body there to kind of put a stamp on the advantage. Gets a beautiful 1-2.
He has to stay patient here. You can't rush it though.
And Fadinator's just going to close out the round.
Like you see Fad fighting like he has some method. No, I mean, I would say there were also moments in Fad too, and I wouldn't say it. I mean, I say that the round goes clearly to CA webcam. But hey, guys, don't forget it's a co-main event. It's a 5-round fight, and the guys both have enough stamina to go for the full distance.
And one thing I see webcam implementing a lot is the slip uppercuts, the lunge steps. I mean, you can tell he's very aware and has more or less a game plan of how to deal with this block breaking.
Yeah.
But Fad is obviously one of the best at doing this. So he's going to adapt to whatever counter webcam has as well.
Yeah, but also, well, ask myself, do you know what the native should do now in that situation of the fight to change those momentum for his side?
Yeah, but he's doing it right now. He's doing it right now, which is slowing the pace down. Slowing the pace down, but keeping your block up. Keeping your block up, being patient. He mixes up a takedown, doesn't get it, but he needs to mix up lows. Mix up lows with the block breaking, mix up clinches. Webcam is and a big stun.
Wow.
Fad gets a big drop. He doesn't jump. I think he knew he was gonna get the up kick. Didn't want it to.
Stay standing.
Fadinator putting on a lot of pressure here, looking to finish.
Nice, nice.
Webcam struggling a little bit with the pressure there. It gets him off of him for a little bit, but Fad right back on that pressure.
And all those things that Fad didn't do in the first round, I would say he's doing them clearly now, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'd like to see maybe a stance switch from webcam to try to prevent that lead hook from coming in and potentially block breaking him even more. But more than anything, he needs to keep implementing those slips that he was implementing before. And sometimes it's scary to be predictive, but he has to be if he wants to keep fighting this fight as well as he was. And Fad kind of on the back foot now, which is interesting. And I'm wondering if he realized maybe I've used too much stamina this round, and I need to.
Yeah, way too much. And don't forget, CIA has Holloway, which we know if he. Wow.
A lot of body work.
Wow.
That was dangerous too.
Not too much though. Not too much though. Not with Ilya. Please don't do that, guys. If you guys saw that, please don't do this in rank. This could kill you. This could kill you literally. Especially if he has Ilya. One uppercut, he was sleeping.
The confidence that you have to throw that combo is and a beautiful counter. Gets a jump. Nice. 5 seconds left here. It'd be very difficult to get a finish. Doesn't get it. They go on to a third round, ladies and gentlemen.
That's still a nice round. I would say this round was clearly for Fad. 1-1 going into the third one.
And a big comeback from Fadinator.
A hell of a fight, I would say. No question about it. No question.
That was a comeback round for Fadinator, but they're still kind of on even ground, I think, with the recovery between rounds. It looks like Fadinator maybe still has a little bit more head health, but the stamina, I think, would probably even that out in an exchange.
And CIA webcam has to be aware not to rush, because he has the stamina advantage. He has to do that on a very professional way, calm way. Shouldn't be rushing though. He has enough time, and he should know that.
The pressure that Fad exerts there on the cage is what's throwing him off rhythm. He's not really throwing anymore. He's just pressuring with his presence, because CA webcam's block is so low that he has to kind of react to everything. Fadinator's coming in, not throwing a lot. Oh, webcam pulls on a punch that shouldn't have been. He gets dropped. They are going to give him the get up. Ooh. Big hook, but Fad gets the block up on time. And this is looking very dangerous here for webcam. If I'm webcam here, I'm mixing up a takedown. Oh.
But he rocks it.
Webcam hits us with a damn ad in the middle of his.
Oh, come on.
What? You didn't
oh my. No shot, webcam.
Oh yeah, prove it.
On Trivago, you can compare hotel prices from multiple different sites, even your favorite one.
At this moment,
No
no
way.
way, come on. Is it over?
Check Trivago to compare prices and save up
Oh
to 40%.
my.
Hotel? Trivago.
There's no
Well,
shot.
this is why
And
I
we're
don't
getting
like guys streaming on YouTube, but still, I can't say it enough. Do they fight or not?
it's still going.
It goes on.
It's
It
still
goes
going.
on. It's still going.
Webcam hitting us with a fucking
Perfect timing. Yeah, I would say it's a
okay.
perfect timing.
And we are getting hit with another ad. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know
Read
what
the
to
ad
do here
blocker.
for
This is
you guys.
unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
I don't know what to do here for you guys. This guy is hitting us with minute 30 ads. They are still going.
Let's just hope that this round will finish, and they will go fresh in the in the full one without
Jesus.
ads.
See, if it wasn't a
This
minute
is
30
something-
ad, I'd be more than happy to watch
Yeah,
20 seconds,
this
but
is
I'm not
something
trying to
right,
watch.
This is something not right here because there was never a stream going so much ads here.
I mean, good
Don't
for him.
finish
He's
it,
getting
guys,
ad revenue.
please. Okay,
And
we will go.
actually, if you guys are listening, if you guys could hold off for a minute or minute and a half here with the action in case we get hit with an ad. They are not listening to us.
No.
No, they are not. Okay. Well, they're just gonna go. And hopefully we don't get hit with an ad while they're fighting. Oh, they're listening. The Fad is listening. Fad's listening. All right, hold up. Nope. Nope. CIA webcam is not paying attention. You guys can just go ahead. Just go ahead, Fad. Fuck it. I mean, we go with it. Next time we just cannot have webcam stream. I did not know that he had this amount of ads on his stuff. Beautiful hook. Oh, gets a big drop.
Wow.
This is a big drop.
Wow.
Webcam has
Can
no.
you finish it here?
In a big struggle. Oh, good elbow. Gets a big drop, and it looks like it's going to be over on the cage.
Whoa.
Goes in a mount. Fadinator with the finish.
Wow.
With almost no stamina, puts him out.
Wow, what a performance by Fad. All the signs were against him at the start of the fight, but now he really shows why he's Fad, or why he's a goat here, because this is something. Wow, I was sort of thinking with that amount of stamina and with that stamina advantage CIA webcam had, I was really thinking that he is going to do it on a very smart way, but he let those exchanges happen. And yeah, of course, he's a goat for a reason. OT Kegs, I won't disagree with you. Definitely prime time goat for a reason. Those performance against CIA webcam and the new Xbox belt holder of the Prime Fighting Federation is Fedinator. Wow.
And
what a thing to say that we have Fedinator and Go 1099. Fedinator, the Xbox champion, and Go 1099, the PS5 champion.
And we are actually waiting on Maxy and Kayhan to get us a stream link here. But great fight so far. Great fight so far. It looks like we're waiting on maybe Maxy to give us a stream. It looks like we have it right there.
Fedinator, pressure breaks all. You're right, sir. Pressure breaks it all.
And CIA webcam was doing a very good job at the start there.
Especially first round.
First round, he was doing a very good, and he actually got his stamina very low, but then unfortunately it kind of went downhill from there. The pressure was just too much, and I think he wasn't able to get off the offense that he wanted to get off the cage there. We are gonna go now to Kayhan versus Maxy. We do have a tail of the tape for these gentlemen. We've got Kayhan with a 2-1 record, has only lost to Drake UFC. Maxy 1-0 with a win over JUFC. And we've got number 1 ranking for Kayhan and then number 2 ranking for Maxy. Kayhan a slight favorite at -112, while Maxy slight underdog, plus 125.
Well, I don't know if you guys know. If you guys know, in the prime time, they had a fight not long ago, which was very close, and Kyle was the winner of it. But there were moments where Maxi really could have taken the edge over him. That being said, I think uh, that if Maxi wanna do something here against the odds, like you can say, he has to be patient in this fight. He has to know that he has Alex. He is a more powerful striker. He is a guy who has more power in his kicks, and first and foremost, he has time. And if you ask me, in the prime time fight, Maxi was a little bit rushing. Let's hope he could take the mistakes out of it and now learn from it and uh, really find here a way. Also, Kayhan with two two great wins here. Let's see what the guys will do here. 1 and 2 ranked. That being said, the winner of this bout will face Goat 1099 for the official PS5 championship belt.
These guys have no sound. We are ready for you guys whenever you guys are ready. I believe. Did I switch it over to fight streams? I did.
Yes, yes.
Perfect. All right. You guys are good to go. Kayhan.
2-1 record they have. 2-1 record it's there. So yeah, they are. I would say they have a very similar style of fighting, in my opinion. Still though, let's see what happens. We need the confirmation here from Kayhan.
We just need Kayhan to lobby up here to ready up. Maybe he's not paying full attention here. There we go. Kayhan with Izzy, Maxy with Alex Pereira. This is gonna be. It's gonna be a good fight.
We'd like to see this one. We'd like to see this one. Middleweight.
Ooh, they actually have very loud volume. Let me turn that down.
Wow.
Kayhan right away with a big kick in the pocket.
Yeah, very interesting comment here from OT Dex. I'm gonna be taking Max's belt in prime time in a couple of hours. Let's see this one first, when we talk about this. Again, Maxi will have, in my opinion, to be the more patient fighter.
A little bit of lag spikes there, and we did see a little bit of high ping from them, but they are going for a striking approach here.
Yeah, I mean, I know Kayhan is from Germany. I don't know where from is Maxi.
Kayhan is not Kayhan. Maxy is from Western Canada, so they are almost complete opposite ends of the world there. But Kayhan getting some good block breaking in. Maxy tries to get a counter off.
From Kayhan.
And in the past, I've seen Maxy struggle against block breaking, and I think that's been his main issue with facing these EU players. Kayhan, on the other hand, obviously, I think he's a very good striker, but he does struggle with MS, with ping. So it does make it sort of an even fight on the feet here.
Rocks him here, though.
He did rock him, but Maxy got a good elbow there in a counter.
Yeah. I know for a fact that Max is a very good counter striker. I mean, he had me, but we play ranked and me and him a couple of times. I stood no chance, I have to be honest.
He's a very good counter striker, but then again, it depends what you're giving him. He gets a big counter there on Kayhan.
Wow, drops him here.
If you saw what he did there,
he has to be patient here. He has to be patient here. He dropped him. He has to be patient here. Not doing too much. Get him the second round. Don't throw these overhands.
He missed that overhand. That overhand could have been bad for him.
Because Izzy, we know, has a better stamina, you know.
Well, big overhand again. He's really going for that overhand. I'm kind of scared that he's going to get check hooked here for it.
But he can't do too much. He can't do too much. He's doing too much.
Yeah.
He rocked him. He won the round. For what he's going there? I mean, Kayhan will have to do something very big here in order to win this one.
And Kayhan's head health is looking rough, but then Maxy did try to finish him maybe a little too much. Big stun there. Gets Maxy rocked.
Oh,
Maxy throwing an
knockdown.
elbow to the air there for some reason.
Knockdown. Only we have one.
Maxy gets dropped with 10 seconds left. Gets an up kick.
Wow, that was close.
Big
With
stamina
that
advantage for
knockdown-
Kayhan.
with
Kayhan
that
looks like he took that
knockdown,
round.
I would say with knockdown, with that last second knockdown, I would say Kayhan took this round. Yeah.
And big stamina advantage for Kayhan, but you got to think that Pereira does have a very, very big power advantage here in comparison to Izzy. So the stamina isn't as big of a problem
He
as
has two ways of it. He has two ways of it. Just to take out of speed, going for early rounds, to regain the stamina, or try to finish it. There's nothing else.
Well, big stun.
Wow.
Kayhan slips into that hook. Oh, and hits him with the same combo. Kayhan keeps falling for that. Oh, and a big double drop. Gets Kayhan out of there.
Whoa!
Gets
Whoa!
Kayhan out of there
Whoa!
with an insane combo.
Wow, what a fighter this is! All these bad things he got in the Bronton fight, now he has done it. GG Maxy for sure.
That was, and I was gonna break it down, and then I kind of felt it. I fell through with it, but he was what he was doing. What he was doing, he was
right.
So what he was doing, he was faking a slip hook. So he was faking a slip, and he was doing the moving forward motion like he was gonna throw a slip hook, and then he hit him with an uppercut left hook, which actually gains priority because of the slip. So that's where the rock came from, and then after that he just kind of went through and went for broke, and it paid off.
Wow. And the new interim champion of the Prawn Fighting Federation, the man who will also face in the next card the current champion Go 1099 will be Maxy.
That's gonna be a fight to watch. Maxy versus Goat 1099 will be the next title fight that we see.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this card went by extremely, extremely quick. I think we went maybe an hour 40 there. We didn't really take a break, so we were starting off late already. But great fights.
What a fights we had today. So guys, please do us a favor, since you all staying here in the chat, who deserved the fight of the night? Please tell us.
Yeah, we'll take some opinions right now and kind of see where we
we'll
go
take
from
some
there.
Opinions of you guys. Also, Maxy with this performance is a high-packable favorite here today. With that being said, though, us Ziggas with the first fight. Also, Jody and Jay made a great fight. Iki Warrior made a great performance against Striken. Also, Ika MG with very dominant win over Ed Parker. Man, we had some battles here today, I can say though.
Well, there was a lot of good fights, and
wow. And even though we all thought that the stamina advantage of Kayhan, and all those stuff, and Kayhan winning the first round, really we thought what will happen in the second, but then Maxy comes out like a hellfire from this break of the round and just goes for it and really flash KOs him here in a very, very strong way. I mean, this is a performance you have to put on in general. This performance weighs more if you put it against the former primetime champion Kayhan, who's also the ESFL fighter. So this performance here by Max is something very from the very high above shelf, you know.
And with that, we're gonna kind of wrapping up here. But I did want to make a short announcement here to the people still watching and to the competitors more than anything. That
Yeah, please.
make sure that you are checking in with your fights on time. Make sure that you are present on time. That you are looking for your times. We had about, I want to say, maybe 5 replacements today, which I don't think is acceptable for a community that obviously we are putting a lot of effort in, and Mujanovic putting a lot of his own personal money towards compensating all of these fighters as well. So it's unfair to him, it's unfair to the rest of the people watching, and it's unfair to the rest of your opponents if you're pulling out with short notice when obviously we put announcements once, two, three, 4 times during the weeks that we aren't active. So make sure that you guys are checking in. Make sure that you guys are putting in the effort because at the end of the day, we are putting in tons of effort to try to make this league better, and we need a little bit of effort from you guys just to show up, check in, and at least if there's going to be a pull out, let us know ahead of time where we are scrambling 30 minutes before.
Right.
Obviously, we still put on a great card. I still think this was a great card, and I appreciate everybody that showed up and tuned in. With that being said, tune into the fight night. We will put in a little bit more announcements. We're going to have to make some tweaks to it since we got some people from the fight night to fight here, but we'll go ahead and kind of move forward with that. And then look forward to seeing Goat 1099 versus Maxy in the next main event for for PFF, which would be PFF 106. Shout out to Goat 1099. We are officially sponsoring him in as PFF a federation, and he is going to be promoting us as well. So I'd like to give him a shout out and make sure to tune into his streams and tune into his stuff. I'll go ahead and make an announcement with his link and his stuff there, so you guys can go tune into his live streams. He live streams almost every day, so make sure to go and check him out. Very good competitor, very good person. Highly recommend. Mujanovic, if you have anything more to say, go ahead so we can kind of get this
No,
card
it's
wrapped up and these
actually
guys out of here.
no. It's actually, you know, we are the official sponsor of Go 1099, something that no other league has achieved here before, and with that we showed what the PFF is capable of. And also, Goat, I had the honor to talk with him personally. This guy is a very grounded guy, very low key guy, very good person, like Pooley said, and he also assured me that he will be commentating 2 3 fights with us together. So yeah, we are very happy to tell you guys, see you next week for the fight night, and also with some very good fighters, and also obviously the PFF 106 with the main event Go 1099 versus Maxi. So again, I say to you guys, very much thank you for tuning in, for watching us, for supporting the Prime Fighting Federation. We want to make a change, we want to make changes, we want to change this community, and we want to ensure that players who win get paid, and to really get compensated for their skill. Yeah, and this is it.
Yeah.
I say thank you again. Very good night from me here in Austria. It's already in the evening. I don't know what's the time in the US right now. However, it is. Have a nice day, and yeah, guys, see you next time in 1 week.
You don't have to wait, you know my name. Sunshine and rain, some things don't change. Thinking about the days we were young, girl. Innocent in our ways, we were dumb, girl. You don't have to wait, you know my name. Sunshine and rain, some things don't change. Thinking about the days we were young, girl. Innocent in our ways, we were dumb, girl. Innocent in our ways, innocent in our ways, innocent in our ways, innocent in our ways. Thinking about the days we were young, girl. Innocent in our ways, we were dumb, touch will leave me breathless, so let me give it back to you. Sunshine and rain, some things don't change. Thinking about the days we were young, girl. Innocent in our ways, we were dumb, girl. Thinking about the days we were young. Thinking about the days we were young. You don't have to wait, you know my name. Sunshine and rain, some things don't change. Thinking about the days we were young, girl. Innocent in our ways, we were dumb, girl. You don't have to wait, you know my name. Sunshine and rain, some things don't change. Thinking about the days we were young, girl. Innocent in our ways, we were dumb. Innocent in our way, innocent in our way, innocent in our way, innocent in our way. Thinking about the days we were young, girl. Innocent in our ways, we were dumb, girl. Thinking about the days we were young. Thinking about the days we were young. Nothing really mattered, I could always count on you. Your touch will leave me breathless, so let me give it back to you.